welcome back. So I'm a list maker and I've already started my Christmas wish list. I actually usually start my Christmas wish list early on in the year, and I'll tell you why. Because as the year goes on, you think of things that you'd like to maybe have, and then you don't write it down, and then when people ask you what you'd like for Christmas, you look at them like deer in the headlights, like, oh, I'll get right on that. I need to start. And then you like add things you didn't really want, and you forgot about things you actually really wanted. Which I guess if you really wanted it, you probably wouldn't forget. But you know what I mean? Like, there's just so many things going on at that time of year that you're not always thinking about what I want to get kind of thing. So I start early in the year. So I thought, you know what? Let's just kind of chit chat here today about things I want to get at Sephora, some fashion things. I have like, oh my gosh, I have things in every area. This isn't just going to be makeup. It's going to be lots of things. So I thought we would just kind of sit back and chit-chat about that today. So grab yourself a cup of coffee. I have mine. I have my peppermint mocha creamer, which you need to try it. Like, seriously, you need to try that creamer. I've been talking about it probably way too much. It's just a creamer, Chelsea. I know. But it's really good. It truly is. And I know my creamers because I've tried almost every single one on the market. The first thing I have on here is now my computer just shut off because I've talked too long, is the Ren Cleansing Balm. I really like cleansers that are not harsh, that are like soft and gentle, and my skin doesn't feel tight and stripped. I remember in high school I used to just kind of use whatever was available at the drugstore. And I'd always buy things that were like acne preventative and all this stuff, which actually I didn't really need, but I didn't know because I had breakouts, so I assumed I had acne kind of thing. And so that was just too harsh for my skin, and my skin always felt super just like tight, like I could not move it after. It was super uncomfortable. I literally could not wait to put moisturizer on because that 5-10 seconds when you were drying your face off between moisturizer, it was like terrible. Anyways, I thought that was what was supposed to happen. No, that's not what's supposed to happen. So I now like something that doesn't strip my skin, that feels like my skin doesn't feel like tight and dry after I wash it. That's not how it's supposed to be. That means you've now stripped every single drop of moisture out of your skin. So I would like to try that one. I haven't even looked at it in the store or anything. I've tried a few things. Like, I've had samples in the past of some things from Ren, and I really liked it. And I think they're more of a natural company. I guess I'm not really familiar with them. I've only had samples, but that is on my wish list to try. Next, I'm in the market for a new primer, and I'm kind of debating between the Becca Backlight Priming Filter and the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. So, here's my thing. I don't like a really heavy primer, number one. Number two, I still need it to kind of be a little bit pore filling. Like, I don't want it to make all over my face so luminous that if I go in with a luminous foundation, now I'm going to be like greasy. So I don't know, and I know both of these are kind of like luminous, kind of, but I don't know. I like my skin to look glowy and pretty kind of thing, but I don't want it to be, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, I'm trying to decide between the two. So if you have an opinion on the matter, the Becca Backlight Priming Filter or the Too Faced Hangover RX, I've had samples of both, and I did enjoy them for different reasons, and so I just don't want to hoard a bunch of primers, basically. I want to get myself down. My goal this next year, 2017, and it's kind of slowly been my goal this year, and I think I've done a pretty good job of it. I do need to film an updated makeup collection next year, so remind me, and I will do that. But I don't want to hoard makeup. I want to use what I own, and I want to love the things that I own. I don't want to just, you know what I mean? If I don't like something, it goes back. Sometimes before I have a chance to make a video about it. Sorry, but I can't deal with too much extra stuff. So, anyways, I forgot my train of thought, but where were we going with that? Oh, I don't want to just keep buying all these primers. Like, I want to buy one that I enjoy, kind of thing. So, all right, end of that conversation. The next thing that I have on here is Dr. Dennis Gross, the Alpha Beta Daily Peel Pads. I've been really enjoying those, and I need to repurchase them, so they are on my wish list. I've seen results with them pretty much immediately, like overnight, not like instant, but you know, like over the course of an evening, going to bed and seeing your skin all look clear and nice in the morning. Is my light too bright? Oh, good Lord, I don't know. Can I ever get a video completely 100% awesome? I don't know. Anyways, those are on my wish list. I really enjoy them. I do recommend them, depending on how your skin handles salicylic acid versus not. If you don't do well with the salicylic acid and you know that, start with the Ultra Gentle. If you're like, hey girl, I use that all the time, it's fine. They have their regular strength and then they have an extra strength. In the past, I've had samples. Sometimes Sephora will have these as samples or as a point perk. Grab them if you do. But I had the extra strength. That I think they usually do the extra strength, or is it the universal one? Anyways, one of those two I had used and my skin like freaked out the next day because the salicylic acid is just really harsh for me. So yes, I love those. The next thing on my list is the May Lindstrom Blue Cocoon. I really enjoy that moisturizer. I find it has chamomile in it, and chamomile is an anti-inflammatory, that's the word. Basically it helps calm any sort of inflammation down in your skin, in your body. Just essential oil anyways. But that particular ingredient in a skincare really helps with like if you have redness going on, if you have rosacea, if your skin's really irritated, if it's really broken out. Chamomile is awesome for that. So that is what is in the Blue Cocoon by May Lindstrom. And I just really love how it feels on my skin. I have that little sample I've spoke about. You guys have asked me, where can you get that? I got that as a birthday gift from my in-laws, and she had ordered it from the May Lindstrom website. So I don't know if she called and asked about it, or if it's a separate item you can buy a sample set or what. But that's how I got it, that's how I accumulated it, and that's how I've fallen in love with the Blue Cocoon. It is a spendy item, okay? It's $160 for a jar. But keep this in mind. You will literally use basically not even a pea size amount. It goes so long, and it's because it's so concentrated. And I think that it's in coconut oil or some sort of vegetable-based oil. Not vegetable oil, but vegetable-based oil like almond oil or any of those more emollient oils. So a little goes a very long way, and so you don't need very much. So think about $160, but you're using a pea-sized daily, you know. So to me, it's worth it. And if you buy it on Beautylist, you can, break it up into their payment plan. So that is on my wish list. Okay, so let me cross that off because I want to talk about something else as long as we're on the makeup line here. The Wayne Goss number 13 brush, that's been on my wish list for a little bit. It goes in and out of stock a lot on Beautylist, but I have his number 14 brush, and I really enjoy this brush for mineral powder, buffing in mineral powder, or just basically buffing out your makeup after you apply everything. Like if you want to set your face with powder, I like that this is dense but not. So it's fluffy enough that it like gracefully goes across your skin, not too dense that you're moving product around. But the number 13 is going to be shorter and rounder and a little bit more dense, and I want to use that for like applying blush, even bronzer. Like I'm in love with my Real Techniques multitask brush for my bronzer. This is the only brush I ever use for bronzer. But if I had that brush, I might try that. So that brush has been on my wish list for a bit, and so eventually I will accumulate it. We're still on the makeup topic. Let's talk about the next other cleansing balm that I'm looking at, the Emma Harding cleansing balm. I think there's basically only one website in the US that you can order that from. What is it? I knew where it was. I think I bookmarked it on my computer somewhere, but I've heard great things about that, and if you read reviews on it, people just rave about it. And cost per ounce, I think it definitely costs more to purchase that than the Ren one. But once again, that whole cleansing bulb thing just gets me. I love to take the time to put my makeup on, and I love to take the time to go and wash my face and apply my skincare because it's just such a soothing thing to do at nighttime, And I just love to get clean. There's just the whole act of getting clean just makes me feel good. And so that cleansing balm has great reviews, and when something has nothing but rave reviews, I don't know, it just makes me want to try it. Not always. Okay, we're not talking about hype here. We're talking about actual customer testimonials types of things. So I do want to try that cleansing balm. I don't really have any other makeup items that I'm lusting after right now. I'm really happy with my collection, and yeah, I'm really enjoying the things that I have. So now we want to move on. No, one more thing. Oh, geez, Chelsea. I should look at my list before I start speaking. Retinol. I need to get another tube of retinol. I've been out of it for a little bit, and I've noticed a difference in my skincare routine. I think retinol really, it works. Okay, it works. And you don't have to use a retinol. You can use, like you can use not retinol, which is vitamin A. You can use other types of things to get the same type of result as a retinol does to your skin. Basically helps your cells turn over quickly. There's other things you can use, yes. But without it in my routine, I've noticed I don't know, my skin doesn't look exactly the same as it was when I was using it, put it that way. So any recommendations? What is your favorite retinol? I did watch Carolyn Heron's her channel. She knows so much about skincare. And I watched her top 5 retinol video, and one of them was SkinCeuticals, which I can readily get online, and a couple others I wasn't really familiar with. So let me know what your favorite retinol is. I don't want to spend like $1 million on it, but you know what I mean? Yeah, so let me know. All right, let's talk about some other fun things. I have so many fun things this time. Okay, so Lululemon, I love their leggings for working out. Like, they are, this is terrible, but a few weeks back I was at the gym and this girl was wearing black leggings. I use the word leggings loosely, because they were see-through and she was squatting, and I didn't know what to do. I was in a predicament. I didn't want to embarrass her. I didn't want to go up to her in the middle of the gym and be like, hey, I can see everything. You know what I mean? And so it just reminded me why it is worth it to spend more money on leggings, because not just leggings that look okay in the dark, in the closet, in your bedroom. I mean, you need to walk outside, pick up some weeds, have your husband be behind you, and let you know if those are okay leggings to wear. Truly, I'm telling you this from experience. Because I've gone outside and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can see everything because they're too thin. So it is so worth it to spend a little bit more extra on some leggings, because you don't want that. Trust me, it's just no. So the Lululemon leggings, they have a newer design out right now with some cool cutouts in it, like mesh cutouts. I need them, and I need them in black. They have a matching bra too, sports bra, and actually it's more like a top. You could, well, I mean, depending on your comfort level, you could wear, it's a little longer, so you could wear it to the gym. And Lululemon leggings, the reason I love them is because you can pull them up high, and it sucks everything flat. I mean, everything. So those of us who have had children, and our children left us with a little bit of extra skin, it'll suck it in. Nice and flat. So I love the high waist. I used to hate the high waist thing, but now I'm all about that. I'm all about that high waist stuff. Next thing, okay, we're talking about bras, and this might be weird, but truly, the Wacol lace bra. I, for the first time in my life, had a bra fitting done where I went to the store. I think it was at Dillard's, and let me check my time. Yeah, we're good. It was at Dillard's, and I'd never really gone through an experience, and probably in my younger days I would have been uncomfortable doing that, but you need to do that, because I guarantee you, you are not wearing the right size. I guarantee you, you aren't. Or you're wearing one that's stretched out and it's not doing anything for you. And there is a huge difference between a bra that works and one that's okay and one that's totally not working. Like, it's just night and day. And bras do have a shelf life, you know. They do get stretched out. You do need, I think they say like 6 months. It depends. Is it a bra? Is it the only one you wear? Are you wearing it every day? It depends. There's circumstances. But basically, she measured me, and I was so not wearing the right size. I had every different size in my drawer. I had all these different ones, and basically it was such an awesome experience. That bra is the most comfortable strapless bra. I didn't buy it that day, which is why it's on my wish list. The most comfortable strapless bra I've ever worn. It's beautiful. The lace detail, I love the sweetheart neckline of it because it made it a little bit more universal. I was looking for a strapless bra, and I had tried on like some bandeaus, just, you know, like they're $20 ones. They're just kind of ugly, like not anything you would wear underneath a pretty dress or anything like that. But this particular bra, you can wear casual, you can wear dressy. The lace isn't bumped up so that you will see it underneath things, so don't fear about that. I always worried about lace because, you know, sometimes you can see it, the texture through your shirt. I have that same bra with straps, and you cannot see it, and it's so comfortable, and yeah, just a really great experience. So I would definitely recommend going and getting fitted with a one-on-one consultation. It is free. They don't pressure you to buy anything. They bring in everything for you to try on, and it's just awesome because, you know, I hate trying things on, especially when you have to go back out, pick things, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying to go to Victoria's Secret, because we've all been there, done that. I'm talking go to a department store. The ladies working there have been in that department for years. They know their bras. They know their ladies. And I'm telling you, it was just awesome. I really enjoyed the experience. I know that's a weird thing to say, but truly it has helped me. And when your bra fits, like, your whole day is just transformed, because nobody likes to be doing this. That makes me not want to wear them. But that experience, that's a long story for that bra. But basically, I need to buy that bra. All right, we're still talking about leggings. When we moved here, I had decluttered my whole house, every inch. Every time we move, I declutter because somehow we accumulate stuff, you know. And I organize, I declutter, and I get rid of. I throw away. Like, that's what I do. And somehow, I don't know where they went, but all of my leggings that I once owned have disappeared. It doesn't surprise me. Something always happens. Things always break. Things always get misplaced. Things get lost. It's just what happens when you move around a lot. And so I need some good black leggings. Now I'm short, so I need the inseam to not be super long because I have short legs. Like, I need like a 28-inch inseam for leggings easily, maybe 27. So if you know of any good ones, let me know. I've seen a couple on Nordstrom, but I fear that, because I'm looking at the models and I'm like, your legs are like as tall as my whole body. So I don't like when they bunch up a ton. It's just uncomfortable. Or when they gap at the crotch. That's the most annoying thing ever. That's the most annoying thing ever. So I'm in the market for some good black leggings. I don't want them like Lululemon, like workout, but I don't want them to be super thin. Like, I want just a nice, comfortable pair of leggings I can wear with tunics and long sweaters, stuff like that. So that's on my list. All right, this has been on my list for a while, but I haven't found it yet. I have not found navy handbag. I would like to have a navy handbag, and I don't want like a smaller one. I want something that's a little bit larger, like a tote, something I can sling over my shoulder comfortably. I don't like when it like gets up in your armpit and it like chafes. No, we can't do that. And I like this color navy, like the color navy shirt or dress that I'm wearing today. I want it to be like a true navy, but not a navy that looks black or not too bright of a blue. I want it to just be a really, like this color. This is a beautiful navy color. And so that is still on my wish list. I think you've heard me say that every wish list video I've made this year. But, you know, I'm just, you know, if you see something you might think I like, tag me, take a picture, tag me, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever. Yeah, because one day I'm going to run into it and I'm going to be like, that's the bag. That is the bag I've been looking for. Next on my list, let's move into the kitchen. Who doesn't love a good kitchen appliance? I mean, I have lots of little appliances. I still need a food processor. I mean, that's not something I'm dying to own, but there's certain recipes that we don't have a food processor, and I just try to throw it in the blender, and my blender kind of sucks. So, yeah, but anyways, what I've been wanting is an espresso machine. I want to make my own specialty coffees at home, and I know it's a little higher maintenance, but I want that, and I want that for when I have guests over or when I have people come over, which isn't too often because by the time you make a friend, you're moving. But anyways, that's another story for another time. I'd like to have an espresso machine. I love my coffee. You know I love my coffee. And I need to know, because I know nothing about them. I could read reviews and stuff, but if you have one, do you love it? What is it? Would you recommend it? I just think it would be so much fun to have like a coffee bar set up with all my coffees and my Keurig and like my different specialty syrups and stuff. And oh, I love it. I love it. So that is on my wish list. All right, the last thing that I have on my list, and this is just things I've kind of been thinking about throughout the year. I'm sure there's going to be more after I put up this video. It's probably going to spark more things in me, but for now, this will be my wish list for now. I want to start a new book series. I've been recently trying to get back into reading more in my downtime. I don't know, I've just kind of had this epiphany this year that in prior years I've just kind of, I don't know, I get really consumed with stuff. When I get into something, I get really into it, and I forget about other passions that I had. Like, I have a sewing machine, okay, and I have projects that are sitting downstairs in a tote somewhere that I need to finish. I love to knit, and so I have a few projects there that I have put on hold. I love to read, and the thing is but when we moved to this home, I got rid of a lot of books because books are very heavy, and when you're military and you're moving around, you have a weight limit. You can only move the military will only move so much stuff before you have to pay for it, and you don't want to pay for it. It's $1 a pound. Yeah, you don't want to pay for it. And so I got rid of a lot of my books. And I mean, I kept the ones I really would want to reread. But anyways, I'm in the market for a new good book series. And I've been out of the book series loop. I mean, I was a steady reader. I knew who the authors were and what was coming out. Now I'm so lost. So if you have any recommendations for me, I don't like to read like scary stuff or like fantasy or anything like that. I love to read like like romance, but not like smut books, like lame storylines. I like things that, you know, like I feel are inspiring, like dramas, like good stories, like worth your time. You know what I mean? Anyways, and sometimes I like just read stupid stuff. But right now I'm looking to get into something that's really engaging, something that I can lay in my bed at night with my diffuser going, relax, unwind, and just read. I did want to insert this into this video because I'm not sure how many videos I'm going to get to this month, honestly. I am going to film another video about why that's going to be happening, but I have just been so blessed by you guys on this journey here on YouTube. I have made great friends. I have met people I never would have otherwise met. Never would have probably had the opportunity to meet if it weren't for this platform. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me, having sweet comments, watching my videos. Every time you watch a video or you like it or you share it, that is how my channel can grow, honestly. And that's why I need you guys to support me. I cannot do it completely on my own. I can be myself. I can put the video out there. I can try to share it without being oversharing and annoying. But I just want to thank you guys for just supporting me and supporting my family, and just being awesome people, being really, truly awesome people. And this is a platform that I can take my time to not just share about makeup and beauty and things I'm liking, things I don't like, but just have a conversation with you and share love with you. And I also think that that's very important because this is my platform that I can be love to you guys. I can encourage you for the day. And I know some of you have written me notes and said that this is your me time, and that is awesome because I know that me time that you're speaking of, and I know how YouTube, in a way, in the past 3 years, there's been videos that have really touched me, and there's been people that have just really, you know, inspired me. And so I want to be that for you too. And so I just want to thank you so much for all of your support, all of your love, and I really do appreciate you. And I hope if you ever see me walking on the street that you come up to me and you introduce yourself. I will definitely give you a hug, and it's just, that's so exciting. That's so awesome. Well, you're just real people. I am just a real person like you, probably crazier than you. And so I just wanted to take the time and thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will chat very soon. Love you all so much. Bye, guys.